2013, Super Typhoon Haiyan hits the Philippines as the strongest storm ever recorded at landfall, devastating villages and communities, displacing over 4 million people and causing death and destruction on a massive scale. 2 years after the storm, the residents of Limerick had still not recovered from the tragedy. With limited resources, the houses destroyed by the typhoon had still not been rebuilt, and most villagers were sadly living in shanties or temporary shelters. Given the lack of progress across the region, the Greg Secker Foundation decided to step in and lend their assistance, launching the Build a House, Build a Home, Launch a Community project. With the help of local engineers and architects, the foundation created a challenging and fantastic vision to build an entire village of 100 homes with structures capable of withstanding future typhoons. One of the most important aspects of the project was community, with a particular focus on the people whose lives would be changed for the better. Greg spent time with the beneficiaries to better understand their plight and what the new village needs to be beyond just buildings in order to make a real impact on their quality of life. Construction of the project took over 3 years in challenging circumstances, including difficult weather conditions. As the launch approached, beneficiaries prepared for the move, most managing to move all their remaining possessions in a few plastic bags. The village was launched in January of 2018 in an emotional and spectacular display of joy, appreciation, light, and community spirit. There were inspirational speeches from Filipino world champion boxer Nonito Donaire, Miss Earth, and the foundation's own ambassador, Angelia Ong, and a number of other dignitaries and VIPs. After the initial celebrations, Greg and his staff handed over the keys to the beneficiaries, who officially took possession of their new homes, a highly anticipated ceremony which resulted in beautiful and emotionally charged moments for everybody involved. Every person who helped or volunteered on the site was also invited to sign the Monument of Gratitude, a wonderful place for future generations to learn about the origins of their village. Each person's contribution to this incredible project is recognized by a name plaque. Phase 1 of the Greg Secker Foundation Village is now complete, but we're not finished yet. Phase 2 is about reclaiming independence, building confidence, and instituting an entrepreneurial spirit. The foundation has broken ground and is now building the Quine and Matthews Training Center, a fully equipped modern building where the beneficiaries and their families will be provided with a program of skills-based training to allow them to interact with global commerce and to help them become sustainable in the future. The Greg Secker Foundation is about building brighter futures. Please help us to restore this community brick by brick and make a pledge today. You can find further details on what you can do to support this project at www.gregseckerfoundation.com.